No, Donnie.
Yes.
No, no.
Yes.
The door ain't even on.
Okay, y'all. This is my dilemma. I got a piece of property, and it's got a restriction on it that I gotta have a double wide. I don't even like double wides. I'd rather have a single, but I got a restriction, so I gotta find one. And this looks like a good one. Who makes it?
I don't know.
God almighty.
The door's hanging. That's not a good sign, Donnie.
That's a great sign. That means it's less money.
People, we're gonna go in this thing and just show you what it looks like inside. There is a place near us here that sells mobile homes.
I think got 3 cameras on it recording us.
Mm-hmm.
You see them down there on the thing?
No, oh, wait, we gotta go. We'll be back in a second. It's not even hooked up. I checked. The wires are cut.
You sure?
Yeah, look, there. You can see them.
It looks like that one's got an antenna. I think they're video.
He scared me. All right, so we're gonna go in this one and check it out. This thing's for sale, but usually they want a small fortune for them. They want like $50,000 for them.
50 grand. That's sitting as is, where he is, how he is, sitting right here. That's for double wide.
Yeah.
And you need to buy the land. You need to buy the water connection. You need to buy the sewage connection, and you need to pay for moving it. And moving it's usually, they've done told me 3 or 4 times, it's 15 to 20 grand.
So in other words, we think it's a little high, but they sell them to people like that you put 10 grand down, they sell it to you, and then you make payments on it. So for some people, it might be an option. But what we found is usually the ones that are here, maybe they're selling all the good ones, are in pretty rough shape and need a lot of work. And then, in my opinion, that's a pretty high price. So we're going to walk around this one and we'll hop up in it and check it out. The door is hanging right off of it.
That ain't no problem.
It's not that big of a deal, but it's a sign of what's to come, isn't it?
Just a couple set of hinges. That ain't nothing.
This is going to be one of those nice ones, though. I can kind of tell by the way that little room looks. Okay, so we'll see. We're trying to find out what type it is as well. There's the cameras. I think they're unhooked. We're not hurting anything or taking anything. We're just doing a little tour. This place has tons of them, by the way.
There's only a few out here.
Quite a few. I love finding the little tag. It says what the brand was and what the model was. Sometimes you can see that. So here's what the front looks like. Green shutters, kind of traditional layout. It does have a shingled roof. Hopefully it won't have a bunch of water encroachment. Donnie's trying to read. What's it say?
Only about 20,000 pounds.
Oh, he tries to figure it out by the poundage.
20,000 per side.
It says repairs pending. That typically means that it needs a bunch of repairs. They put that on there to say, hey, don't be too worried about it, and we're fixing it.
Slowly but surely, they'll get it.
So this is what it looks like. That window frame there don't look too great.
Oh. But that's okay. That ain't that bad. Yeah, we got this.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to try to hop up in it.
We hope.
And
I ain't as light as I once was, Ronnie.
we're going to get up in there one way or another, and then
got a crane around here?
We'll see what it looks like.
You know, that crane cost me more than what we're going to... God almighty.
We got up in there. It wasn't that big of a deal. First thing you'll notice is that the floor is rotted, and they laid a piece of plywood down because there's a hole under there.
Globe fell off.
Globe fell off rolling down the road.
That ain't the same globe.
Something. It's from somewhere. So this is the living room. They have attached a shelf to the wall over there.
Yeah, don't show that. That's eviction paperwork.
So there's an eviction paperwork on the door there. Look what they've done here, Donnie. They have taken an external door and mounted it internally that doesn't go all the way to the ceiling. A lot of times you see stuff like this when they have a dog in the house. I don't know if that's what's going on here, but yeah.
No.
We're doing that one first, you think?
Yeah, let's go.
This is the master bedroom.
You're going to have to be careful what you show in the writing here, because it's got people's last name.
Yeah, we're not trying to dox anybody, folks. We're just showing kind of what's going on. So this is what you might get traded in if you buy a traded in mobile home. You can see this piping here is that crap, CPVC crap. The problem with this stuff is it's super brittle.
Super.
It'll just snap, crack, you know, cause you all kinds of problems. You can replace it with PEX, but the problem is marrying the PEX to the CPVC, sometimes it's hard to get a nice clean edge on the CPVC where you can keep watching it. There is a guy that has written a note to his wife on the wall. He has painted the universe on the wall. Okay, pretty crazy, pretty wild. Lots of stuff.
Looks like they had a fireplace coming through there. See that hole cut in it? That's about the right size for
It was the flue of a heater,
flue. Yeah.
a chimney of a fireplace. All right, so this is the master, of course. Here's the master bathroom, which actually they did a decent little job on painting. So they have painted it, and they painted a window over there with deck chairs on it. It's kind of interesting. There's a stand-up shower here. It's a little one-person shower. There is a, what do they call it? The garden tub. There's the toilet. It has fallen through the floor. That's actually pretty typical. There is a vanity somebody has replaced because it has the cultured marble top on it. They never had those in them. They put a replacement mirror on it. Somebody has completely redone this whole home for better or for worse. There's a skylight up there that they painted over.
I like that little painting they did above the bathroom.
Yeah, I like that. That's the highlight of the home to me so far.
What year did we guess it?
Did we guess?
What year do you guys guess? What you guessing, Ron?
97.
And y'all? It's a 96.
96, okay. You can tell by the wood on the floor. Usually, if you find some of the original, like this crap, it'll be like that. Now, Donnie, why is there paint on the floor?
They're probably trying to get rid of the smell. I can smell it a little bit.
A little bit of like dog dander, but it's not as bad as you smell in a lot of them. So that it could have been they painted over that to try to seal it at some point.
Yeah, they did a lot of it.
Put kills on it.
If we have to do it, we put keels down. These people can just put regular paint.
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't step right in that area, please.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the kitchen. This area here is probably considered the dining room, but it's a little bit smaller, so maybe they would have just kind of a regular size table.
What? There was an island right there.
Yeah, it looks like there was an island there in the middle that's missing now. And it has everybody's favorite, 2 Graceland windows, completely intact. Don't buy a mobile home without a Graceland window, people. Another skylight. Let you get a glimpse of that. Okay. The kitchen was kind of plain. Plain sink, plain stove. I would assume maybe the refrigerator went there. And then this little room is the room I saw from the back. Usually whenever they're like this, it's a little more fancy, but this one isn't really. This would have been some kind of pantry, I guess. Or that could have been where you put the refrigerator too, if you wanted more room out here. But you kind of need somewhere to put all the food.
No plug-in.
Oh, good point. No plug-in. There is the furnace. From the back, you saw the hot water.
I guess that's the dryer plug.
Yep. Washer and dryer there.
Hole through the floor.
Yeah. So, interesting. Now, down the hallway, I see they have continued being artistic.
I've got a good whiff right there.
Oh, I just noticed you've got electrical coming through the floor. That was part of the island. All right, stuff like this, I think, is usually because there would have been a smoke alarm there, I think. So this is bedroom number 2. Lots of art on the door. Very artistic family. Whoa.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not sitting completely level. They just have it sitting on the
Wheels.
on the wheels on the property here. There's a hole in the ceiling, but to me that looks like it's something where somebody ripped something out of the ceiling and caused a hole. It doesn't look like a leak.
Yeah, I don't know how. I was trying to figure out how that happened. The only way for something to get ripped out, I guess.
Look at, hold that door open like that, Donnie. Look at the frame on the bathroom compared to the frame on this door. One of them, very cockeyed. But again,
This one.
the thing is not set up straight right now. So, all right. So that's bedroom number 2.
Hang on.
Bedroom number 3. We're checking basically for people's names are written on the wall. There's a more art and there's a couple dogs and
There's some cuss words over there on the wall.
they've made the dog anatomically correct. Interesting.
You can come in, but there's some cuss words over there. That's all.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you might not want to show some of that over there.
Yeah, we can't show you what's over there. I've been showing you what this says over here. Now notice that the date is February of this year. Okay? You understand that? So people were living in this not too long ago and it's in pretty rough shape. All right. Donnie is blocking our art over here. Basically, there was some stuff on the wall that we would not repeat.
There's some stuff on the back of that door too that you don't want.
All right, so that's all that. Okay, so now we're going into the hall bathroom. We're not trying to embarrass anybody or anything, people. If we did, we'd come in here and tell you exactly who it was and what they said and where they live and all that crap. We don't have any interest in that. Look how thin these damn doors are. It's like a 1-inch door. It's like 1 inch.
Okay.
More stuff written on the mirror.
Yeah.
Just a simple little vanity,
Hold that for
typical. I will say though,
thing full of water.
if you look on the top of the lid of the toilet, sometimes it tells you the year. That's what he's looking for. I will say though that this is a backwards bathroom. Usually it's the other way around. Usually the door is over here, the vanity is there, the toilet's there, and the bathtub's back
This
there.
bathroom, believe it or not, is usable.
A lot of times they've fallen apart. You see the original particle board flooring. I don't see where they patched it, but it hasn't fallen through the floor yet. So
You see where the original staples are in it.
yeah, from the linoleum. So somehow that bathroom survived. All right, folks, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Interesting layout. It's in pretty rough shape.
If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up for filming. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. We'll catch you on the next one.
Now, if you want to see what this is kind of an average double wide, I would say. If you want to see what a new kind of average double wide looks like, we'll put that video up here. We'll see you on the next one.